Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Polar Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dwayne Puig will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
Now the A's designated hitter, Andres Sanchez. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming, here it is. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Batting second, the right fielder, Carlos Garcia.
At the plate now, Carlos Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got the average of 285 here to start play, 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jeffrey
Donnellan. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chet Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
1-1 the count now. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is in the air to right. Herring is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Lindsey Warner is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Baggett, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him, and they start him out away with a cold strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
So digging in now, Estevan Ponce. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
And he's also in the top 5 in on-base percentage, which leads me to believe that this guy has got vast knowledge of the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two and two.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding into the box, Ricky Marchand. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitts is off of first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
The set and the 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside and a full count, 3-2. George Herring would be next. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 1-0. Next up for the A's, Corbin Carroll, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Carroll.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping up now, Charles Dwyer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses. 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
He's set. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw. Not stealing the bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Taken, but called a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Now at the plate, Damian Caudle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, George Herring. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, George.
Coming to the plate now, George Edler. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. From the belt, the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Reese Hines.
Digging in, Reese Hines. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Lifted the other way to left center. Carroll is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding in, Elvis Glass. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the second run will score as well.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
To the plate now, Kurt Baggett. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. It was a fly on first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Estevan Ponce is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 3 runs already home here. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pitts. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Popped him up. Geraldo into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Andreas Minoso, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Miguel Geraldo, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes.
1-1.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Broadway comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andres Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in now, Carlos Garcia, man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag, runners back. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
No strike.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Jeffrey Donnellan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We played 2.5. Syracuse is out in front here, 6-3. Digging in to try it again, George Herring.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Standing in now, George Edler. Strike one to start the at-bat. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
To the left side, but it's well foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Reese Hines, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Quentin Broadway. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Broadway.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Chet Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Corbin Carroll, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The average to start play at .315. 18 homers, 53 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Charles Dwyer. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a move over to first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Elvis Glass.
Elvis Glass.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a hard liner, but foul. 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate, Kurt Baggett. And there's a base hit on the line. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Freddie Nemeth answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nemeth.
Into the box, Estevan Ponce. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Up onto the roof and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
To the plate now Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Gabriel, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air out to center field. Carroll is underneath this one. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Harris.
At the plate, George Herring. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 1 and 2 now.
Count is 1 and 2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Into the box, George Edler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he lays off for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
third baseman, number 3, Reese Hines.
Stepping in now, Reese Hines, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That evens it up 1 and 1. High chopper towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Syracuse leads it 10-3.
A
Now ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Damian Caudle.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Andres Minoso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes strike 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box now, Miguel Geraldo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 2-2. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andres Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Quentin Broadway. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Settling in now, Elvis Glass. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kurt Baggett.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kurt Baggett. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Ball 2 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Estevan Ponce. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's down.
A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Carlos Garcia.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. On its way is pitch number 75. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Donnellan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Broadway is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chet Escobar.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chet Escobar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. Garcia is on his way home. He scores as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate now, Corbin Carroll, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll work just 5 2/3, but does leave with the lead. Diego Irizarry enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Diego Irizarry.
In now, Charles Dwyer. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Through 5 1/2, the Polar Bears lead this one 10-4. Jeremy Pitts will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Ricky Marchand. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
High in the air out to center field. Carroll is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder.
Ready now, George Herring. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. This should end the inning as second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Damian Caudle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Weekly hit to third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Andres Minoso. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. And it misses. 3-1 now. Miguel Geraldo waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. into the corner and slicing foul. Fly ball out to right field. Herring is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Miguel Geraldo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Syracuse is on top here, 10-4. Bob Burton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 20, Bob Burton.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, George Edler.
The first baseman, George Edler.
And now a pitch on the way. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Reese Hines, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Broadway is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
The catcher, Elvis.
Standing in, Elvis Glass. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated
So the
hitter.
batting order turns over now, and set to go Kurt Baggett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Syracuse is out in front 10-4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andres Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andres Sanchez is retired to kick off the inning.
Garcia.
Into the box now, Carlos Garcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. Hines over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Donnellan. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herring is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Andreas Valdez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Valdez.
So striding forward now, Estevan Ponce.
The second baseman, Estevan Ponce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting. The left fielder.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. He swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Ricky Marchand. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Whoa, that ball was whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
He'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
At the plate now, George Edler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in now, Reese Hines. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full. 3-2. And he popped him up. Minoso has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. Syracuse leads this one 11-4. Todd Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chet Escobar, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. In now, Corbin Carroll, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. And that misses. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. to 2-2 now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Charles Dwyer. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
2 balls, no strike.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Damian Caudle will be next. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Damian Caudle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
He's got it, and the Polar Bears have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The Polar Bears with their 80th win to pace the division. Dwayne League earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Lindsey Warner was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.